Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Rod at First Hope Worship Center, address 3401 27th Court North in the North Birmingham community. Just wanted to get on and dial in a second and encourage you on this Tuesday to remind you about peace. I was reading in Ephesians chapter 2 in the 17th verse, and it says as thus: He brought this good news of peace to the Gentiles who were afar away from him, and peace to the Jews who were near. I want to just encourage you on today to begin to think about and take inventory of your peace. Ask yourself, are you experiencing, are you having a peaceful atmosphere in your life? Are you around peaceful people? Are you having peace or experiencing peace in the midst of the storms of life? Do you have peace with God? Do you have peace with yourself? Because some people are really not at peace with themselves. So I think it's important to ask these questions so that we can gain a greater understanding about ourselves and about how we're experiencing life. And Jesus came that we might have peace. For he said, Peace I give unto you, not as the world give I unto you. Let not your heart ever be troubled, and neither let it be afraid. Jesus wants us to experience peace, not just sometimes, but in every portion of our lives. And so when we begin to look at our life and ask a series of questions, then we begin to look at the situations and make adjustments so that we can experience the peace that God has already given unto us. I want to challenge you on today to experience that peace, to learn how to walk in that peace. Not that we won't have trials and tribulations, but the Bible says to be of good cheer. Why? To have peace, because I have already overcome every trial, every tribulation, every obstacle you will experience in your life. So he has given us the ability, even in the midst of the storms, to experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. You remember Jesus was on the ship, and he was down there getting him a little rest, and the great storm arose, and the disciples became frustrated and became fearful and became afraid because this great storm came. And Jesus tells them, after he rebukes the storms and the winds, he simply said, Peace, be still. And he indicted them and said to them, O ye of little faith. I want to encourage you to experience that peace, to walk in that peace, to live in that peace. Not that you won't have struggles, not that you won't have obstacles, not that you won't have trials and tribulations that come in our lives. But we've got to understand and know that everything that we go through, we ought to experience the peace that surpasses all understanding. Be blessed and be encouraged is our humble prayer. And I want to encourage you to come out to First Hope Worship Center. The address is 3401 27th Court North in the North Birmingham community. We would love to love on you and love to have you love back on us. For God told us, all men will know that you are our disciples by the love we have for one another. Be encouraged and do a little inventory on yourself. And if you need to make the necessary adjustments, just simply ask God, God, teach me every day how to walk in the peace that surpasses all understanding. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer. Peace.